Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I have the new Lisa Eldridge launch. I've been waiting for it to come patiently. The postman just arrived and I'm literally hot off the press, have unboxed it for you, and I'm about to show you the pieces that I picked up from Lisa's new launch. So as you probably know, Lisa has launched two new products on top of the recent launch that she did, which was the kitten mascara and the kitten liner. Here is my box of goodies, so let me show you what I've got. I've got the free pouch that Lisa was giving with purchase, and then I've also got two of the new shades, which is the Seamless Skin Enhancing Tints, and I've got them in shade 10 and 11, and I'll tell you why I picked up these two shades shortly, but I've got these to show you. And then I've picked up four of her Sculpt and Shape, which are the lip pencils that Lisa has just launched. I also got a few complimentary things. I think I got the Skin Enhancing Treatment Cleanser and the Medium Set 1 foundation card. I like to keep these for when I'm traveling. I thought I'd quickly show you the bag. This is inspired by a piece of clothing or jean material that Lisa had. It's very, very nice in comparison to her velvet ones, so I'm looking forward to storing my items in here. And I think she said this is machine washable as well, which is amazing. So this is the gift with purchase. So these are the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin Tints, and there's 30 ml of product in each one. There are instructions from Lisa that you have to shake before use, and it's a 12-month shelf life on each one, and they're made in France. If you check out Lisa's video, which Lisa has put up now, it will tell you about how she sourced the ingredients for this product, how they were made, and all the information that you're going to need. I'm going to keep this quite brief because I want to get straight into these and show you it on my skin. What I will do is do a wear test now. It's just gone 1 o'clock-ish and I'm gonna have this on for most of the day, and what I'll do is post this video at the end of the day so that you've got a full wear test. I'll give you my thoughts. What I will add is any comments after I've used it for a little while to the comment section, but for now this will be like my first impressions. When I first heard about this, I was like, well, what shade am I going to be? Because it's so hard when a foundation is launched, and Lisa had kept this kind of quiet for a few weeks and we didn't really know kind of what shade we would be. So she has a lovely instruction thing on her website where it talks about, if you're in her Seamless Skin foundation, how this one would kind of relate. What I've done is relied on this completely, so I'm going in blind, and I'm relying on you, Lisa, to help me out with this because I'm hoping this is the right shade. So I'm going to put these two against each other as swatches on my face first and just see the difference between the two, and then I'm going to apply the one that is probably best suited for my skin tone at the moment. Let's see which one I am. Fresh, luminous and light coverage tint in a feel-good formula made of 78% skincare ingredients for replenished, healthy and plumped looking skin. This is my kind of foundation. So the skin tint, which is number 10, there is a model on there and she looks quite similar in terms of skin tone to me. This is a neutral undertone, and this is perfect for me because I am a neutral undertone. And then the T11 is described as a neutral undertone as well. And I think the girl in the photo is a little bit darker as well. So I think this will be like my colours that I can use for like winter and summer. Interesting enough, Lisa also mentions that these are quite adaptable, so I think you could get away with maybe 3 shades if you wanted to. I don't have anything on my skin. I'm ready and prepared for Lisa, so I didn't put anything on my skin. There's a thing called Find Your Tint Shade on her website, so if you're looking and you can't go into store and you can't get colour matched, how Lisa recommends using this is starting with 2 drops for all over light coverage. Shake the bottle well to ensure an even distribution of skincare and blurring pigments. Apply 2 drops on the back of your hand and pick with fingers of other hand. Dot evenly across cheeks, chin and forehead. Use fingers or a dense kabuki style brush to gently smooth the formula evenly across the face in a thin layer. Add an additional drop of the buildable formula here and there using my patchwork skin technique for any further coverage you feel is needed to reduce redness, lift shadows and even skin tone. Can be used as an under eye concealer and refresher. Once blended, the second skin finish delivers a seamless lit from within look and never feels heavy or greasy to the touch. The design of the enhancing tint bottle is inspired by Lisa's love of Barbara Hepworth's work, fits ergonomically in the palm of your hand and perfectly into your everyday everyday makeup bag. So the hero ingredients that Lisa mentions here is glycerin, which is moisturising, prickly pear seed oil, strengthening and soothing, sunflower seed oil, plumping, calming and hydrating, squalane, hydrating, cocoa, caprylate, lightweight, naturally derived emollient that helps soften and hydrate skin, vitamin E, there's no fragrance, alcohol, essential oils, mineral oils, talc, parabens, microplastics, PFAs or gluten, vegan and cruelty free. And the top ingredient is water, which I always like to see in this type of foundation. Finding the perfect enhancing tint for you, this is what you need to do when you go to her website. You'll see a matrix of all the shades, and what she's done is she's put her Seamless Skin Foundation shades on the left hand side, and then on the right she gives you recommendations. So I actually fall under shade number 20. What she suggested is T10 or T11 if you want to neutralize the rosy tones whilst adding a touch of depth. That's why I went with these two shades. I think the best thing to do is to just put it on and test it out. So we're going to start off with T10. Very excited about this. My first impression is already it's really light. Now this is the size of my palm. If you guys saw recently, I posted a little mini video on the new Tia foundation. It reminds me a little bit of that shape. It's this ergonomic sort of shape, but what's cool about this is Lisa's got this flat part here, so you can lay it like a pebble on your hand. It actually looks like a pebble and it feels really, really light. So you know that Lisa's foundations are quite heavy because it's got glass. The product is in glass, but with this is plastic, so it doesn't feel heavy at all, and I'm very excited to try this. So we're going to shake this product. I'm going to turn it. This is how it looks when you open it. I'm going to start off with one drop because I want to do sort of like a test on my cheek. So let's see first how this looks. So we're going to go with one. It's kind of automatically dispensed to anyway, but this is T10 and I've just twisted it round, and it doesn't really matter where you do it. It just twists and it fits back on. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of T10. I'm just going to put T10 there. That's one drop. You can see T10 against my skin tone just there. So that's T10. It looks quite dark against my skin tone. I'm hoping that it will just blend in. This is the other shade. So we're now looking at T11. Both of these are neutral undertones. Give it a good shake. This may be my summer colour. And I'm just going to take that and just put T11 there. So you can see T11 is a little bit darker. So I think right now I've kind of lost my tan a bit, so I think I'm going to go in with T10 all over the face. I think T11 may be a tad dark for me right now. I'll just show you it side by side. Feels really light, by the way, once I'm striping it on. But you can see that T10 just blends perfectly and T11 is that tad bit darker. So we're going to go in with T10 all over the face. So I'm just distributing it across my face. It's a great colour match. You can see that it just blends seamlessly into my skin. I'm going to see if Lisa's team will take back the T11 for the moment. I don't think I need it right now. Otherwise, I'll just keep it, and when I tan, I can mix the two colours together. Honestly, that felt like nothing on my face. It felt so light. It doesn't feel like I've got anything on at all. What I'm going to do is take a little bit more now and just put it in the areas and use Lisa's technique to just put it in bits where I need some extra coverage. So I'm going to take my T10 again, giving it a good kind of mix, and then just doing 2 more drops because I just want to put that on the places where I need more coverage. Got my finger again, just dabbing it. Got a bit of sort of hyperpigmentation around this area. Just going in under the eyes a bit. Feels really nice and light. It doesn't feel like I've got anything on at all. Doesn't feel tacky. I can feel the kind of skincare elements in it. So you saw that I was trying to cover that blemish. I don't think that's going to really work, but I'm just going to let it shine through. Just going over my eyes and under my eyes and in the areas where I just want to add a little bit of coverage. But you can see how good that colour match is because it's literally just gone into my skin and There's no kind of line there. It's just gone straight into my skin. It feels like I've got skincare on. It's really, really nice. It's a really lovely texture. That's me with kind of just dabbing it in the places I want it to go. So what I'm going to do is keep this on for the next 6 or 7 hours, and then I'll give you some updates throughout the day. I'm happy with it so far. I'm just going to try one more thing, dab it on my blemish just to see whether, if I just pat it on, that it will work. I'm just going over again the area that I feel like needs the most coverage, and usually it's like the center part of my face. Feels lovely on. But so far so good. I think this is a beautiful color match. So yeah, that's everything, and I'm just going to let that sit now. I'm happy with how it looks. So these are the lip pencils that I got. They're the Sculpt Shade Lip Pencils. Skin True Tones are at the heart of this effortless and easy to use, naturally enhancing lip pencil. Exceptionally easy to use pencil in nuanced natural lip shades to sculpt and shade your desired lip shape while staying true to your tone. Blurring matte soft focus finish effortlessly blends even colour seamlessly onto the lip in an ultralight, comfortable and moisturising formula. No feathering or fading. For soft blurred emphasis on your natural lip shape or dramatic depth and definition. No parabens, mineral oils, microplastic silicons or fragrance. Comes complete with a new Lisa Eldridge sharpener for ultimate precision at all times. The 10 shades are broken down into 3 categories. So you have 4 neutrals, which is 0N, 1N, 2N and 3N to flatter and complement all skin tones, ranging in tone from cafe au lait to rich deep brown. Then 3 cool tones, 1C, 2C and 3C to flatter and complement cool skin tones, ranging in tone from light pink to rich berry. And then 3 warm tones, which is 1W, 2W and 3W to flatter and complement warm skin tones, ranging in tone from peachy light tan to rich terracotta. The key benefits is that it's weightless, precise liner with super soft blendable texture matte, soft focus finish, even colour and anti-feathering properties formulated with natural derived emollient waxes for maximum comfort and moisturising properties. I picked up 4. It was so hard to choose because I could only tell from the arm swatches. I didn't go into store physically to try these on, but I went with 1N and 2N, and I went with 2W and 3W. So let's try 1N first. So it comes in this box. You can hear it rattling because there's a sharpener in there. There's a 24-month shelf life. They're made in the Czech Republic. You get 1.2 grams of product. You can see the shade of the lip from the tip of the pencil. Now, obviously, Lisa already has like lip liners, so this is something a little bit different for her. It's encouraging to see because it's really hard to find a good nude or a good liner that is complementary to your lip. And I have pigmented lips, so I'm quite intrigued to see how this is going to turn out. I'm also intrigued to see what this sharpener looks like. So, right, so this took a while to get out of the box. I don't know why it got stuck, but this is Lisa Eldridge's new sharpener. So you can use this for all her other pencils, I'm guessing as well, her liners that you may have. This one is the colour 1N. Oh, that's pretty. So I've got sort of pigmented lips, but can you see how it gives this sort of natural look to my lips? Oh, that's really nice. This is the colour 1N. That's really lovely. She did suggest you could put a gloss on top of it, so I might just add a touch of gloss to just enhance it. I don't think it necessarily needs like a lip colour. You could just use it to frame a lip, like Velvet Fawn. She did use Velvet Affair, I think would look nice with this as well. It's kind of got a cool tone to it, so like a cool tone lip that she has. Even the glosses would look gorgeous that she does, but this is the first shade, which is 1N. So let me show you 1N as a hand swatch. I like this colour. Nice nude colour. More on the cooler side, I'd say. So I've actually got one of Lisa's glosses and I've got the shade Affair. So I thought, let's try Affair on top of this. Oh, that's a really lovely match. And it's literally just coating it. I was going to do this at the end, but actually I thought let's do it as we go along. So this is with Affair on top. and it looks really nice actually. It just elevates that pencil to another level. Love it. Okay, so I've taken off one end and we're now going to move into the shade 2N. 2N is a little bit more browner, a bit more darker in tone. It's more cool as well. It kind of is more of a cool tone brown, so I'm not sure how this is going to look, but we'll see. 1N is this sort of more lighter neutral, and then 2N is a bit more of a darker neutral, which is the one I'm going to try on now on this side. So this is the shade 2N. See how this looks. Definitely more darker. And I might try Lisa's blurring look. So I'm just going to take it and blur the lips a bit. So it's definitely darker. I haven't coloured the whole lip in yet. Let's do that first. Okay, so you can see this is definitely darker than the other one, which was still neutral but a bit lighter. And I'm just thinking about what to match this with now, but it's a lovely, gorgeous colour. Really lovely too. A bit more sort of evening, I'd say, this one. So let me do a quick hand swatch of 2N. You can see this is more of a darker pencil. I'm thinking of pairing this up with CINNABAR because it's quite dark in the tone and I think it would look really nice. This is how it looks at the moment without any gloss. It works with my skin tone, it still looks really pretty. So I've got CINNABAR. I'm going to try CINNABAR on top. Oh yeah, that works. That definitely works. So I've used CINNABAR on top. Right, so I've just removed 2N. We're now moving into the last two lip colours. Now this is entering kind of like the warm side of Lisa's formula. We've got 2W and 3W. So let's see how 2W looks first. And you'll notice that it's kind of going a bit more on the warmer side. You'll see the tip, that's 2W, and then I'm going to turn it around and that is 2W. Let's try 2W on. Nice. Definitely on the warmer side, you can already see. They feel really lovely on. 2W is this shade, it's really pretty. I've already got something in mind. This is Lisa's MUSE lip and it's the gloss that's a bit more warmer than the other two. So I'm excited to try this. So let's try this on top of this shade. For that, let me just quickly do a hand swatch of 2W, but you can see that this shade is already warmer than the other two, but I'll do all four of them side by side shortly, but this is 2W. Okay, so let's try MUSE on top of this now. Oh, it's like the perfect pairing. Gorgeous. It's like a match made in heaven. And we're going to go into 3W now. I'll compare the two. So 3W looks a little bit darker, but I'll show you them side by side. 2W here and then 3W here, which is a little bit more darker. So that is 3W. So let's put 3W on now. Well, that's pretty. This is 3W. You know, the best way I could describe these, they're like flesh-toned lip liners. If you find ones that kind of suit you and your lip, just go for that. But like, I like a variety so that depending on the lip colour I'm using, I can just pair it. And this is the final colour and this is 3W. Okay, so this is a hand swatch of 3W. This does have a warm undertone. So I've got Sorcery here, and I'm going to put it on top of this shade. Ooh, that's pretty. That works really well together. I don't know if Lisa was actually thinking about this, but they work with the current colours that she has, and that's a perfect match. This is Sorcery with 3W, the liner. So this is 3W with the colour Sorcery. So here are the 4 shades of liners that Lisa has launched that I picked up. This is the shade 1N, 2N, 2W and 3W. So you can see that I picked these because I thought that for my skin tone these would be best. So I hope that me pairing it with some of her lip glosses has helped you as well. So I just thought I'd let you know, I've had this on for about an hour or two and it's still looking really good. I think that my skin feels really hydrated still because of the skincare aspect to it, but it also has a beautiful glow. Yeah, I'm excited to give you my thoughts on how this performs throughout the day. It's now been about 4.5 hours, 5 hours, and the skin is still looking beautiful. The glow is beautiful and I think it's looking really, really lovely. So I'm going to check in again shortly, but I just thought I'd show you so far. So I'm just going to do my 6-hour check-in now. It's still looking really lovely. I can't believe how good my skin looks still. I am really, really impressed with this, Lisa. You've done an amazing job. So it's now been officially 8 hours. It's held up really, really well. The foundation looks just like my skin, to be honest. It's beautiful. And that is my last check-in. I just wanted to let you know that I've actually decided to send back T11 and keep the money for something else when Lisa launches some more stuff, purely because I think T11 just didn't suit my skin tone. T10 is like a perfect match. Lisa has a fantastic refund policy where if you use it lightly, you can return it. And I've said the reason being that it isn't the right colour for me. I've been filming now for the last sort of 2 hours. I just wanted to show you how immaculate my skin looks. Pardon the blemish that is there. I did try to dab it with the foundation, but Lisa has recommended that for things like that where you want to kind of cover things a little bit more, you know, you're more than welcome, she said, to use a concealer or to use even from her Seamless Skin range just to kind of cover up that area. This is how it looks at the moment. I'm so impressed. I can't believe how natural my skin looks. In fact, this is probably the closest tinted moisturiser colour match that I have found in a long time. I've used Sicily, which is one of my favourite ones, and the colour, although is perfect, I feel like this one is an even more perfect match for my skin tone. Like, it just melted into my skin and you can see looks absolutely flawless. It's beautiful. With the Sculpt Shade Lip Pencils, I think when Lisa created these, I think she wanted to do something that was more kind of neutral to the skin tone and more natural. I don't know if you remember, but Chanel did something very similar when they did that range with all their nail polishes. I don't know if you remember that, and I did a review on that where all the nail polishes were kind of different shades of nude, and this collection reminds me of that. It's very clever because I don't think there's a lot of lip pencils out there that are suited to someone's skin tone as opposed to just for a specific colour. And we all have different pigmentation on our lips, and I really like the thought process behind why Lisa brought these out. What I really love is the fact that I can use these alongside Lisa's glosses and they are like perfect matches. I mean, they are like pairings that are just perfect. So I don't know, Lisa, if you were thinking about that when you were doing it, but it's come out really, really well. So I really like these. I liked playing around with them. I think I'll probably enjoy when I want to do like a nude look using these lip pencils to achieve that look. When it comes to Lisa's Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint, I love it. I think that the coverage so far so good. It's just so natural. And I do have skincare on, so I have prepped my skin today. If you are having a good skin day, or even if you just want to wear something that's very light, something that is everyday, natural, this is what you're going to use. I think this may rival my Sicily one. Now, I thought Sicily was like the best, and I haven't done a review on it, which I should do, because I think you're going to see how amazing it is. And I actually might compare the two side by side because they are like my top well, this will be one of my top tinted moisturisers. I am so happy that Lisa put in 78% of skincare in here. I never thought that Lisa could kind of match my love of the Sicily foundation, and that very much looks like my skin but like better. I'm so surprised that the colour match is almost perfect to my skin tone, and this is T10. What's great about both of them is that they have skincare in them, which what that does is it means that your skin is still hydrated, it's still glowing, but you still have a colour to it. And Lisa's done so well with this. I'm very, very impressed with introducing this 98% skincare into this particular product. I'm impressed that the top ingredient is water, because it shows how hydrating this is. I'm impressed with the design of it, actually. I'm really into design at the moment. I've been to a few exhibitions recently at the V&A and most recently at Somerset House, and I've really kind of fallen in love with art and how things are designed, and I just love the design of this. It's very beautiful, it's unusual, it's light. I can imagine putting this in my bag and not feeling like it's too heavy, because problem with some of these is they're so heavy that you don't want to carry them around. This is perfect for travel. I think if you're going a weekend away, if you want to do your makeup for work and it's not heavy, this is perfect. Or you're having a good skin day, like I mentioned earlier, or a no makeup day, I would highly recommend this. I love it. I think that the design is perfect. I love the way you can use it like that, and it's like a pebble. The way that it looks on my skin, first and foremost, is the fact that it makes my skin glow, which I wasn't expecting. Obviously, you can only know a product till you try it, so that's why I have my channel, so I can share how I feel about it. I think 30ml of product is a decent amount of product. I'm happy to purchase another one once this one finishes. I do really like the finish, and I can't kind of praise that enough. Well done, Lisa. Well done on the Sculpt and Shade Lip Pencils, and well done on the Seamless Skin Enhancing Tint. I hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to leave your comments. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.